What's up, guys? Dodge Runner 95. Another nice day. Well, working on the Bart a bit over here. So, I've kind of done a little figuring out with how we're going to do the steering. I have yet to really tinker with the back end, where we're going to have the motor and the transaxle. But I do have at least the steering wheel and part of the steering assembly bolted up. And I will show you guys here. It's not much. But then again, nothing around here really is much. So, actually, that's a lot tighter than I was thinking it was going to be. That's perfect. That means it ain't going to shake much when you're driving. And this, of course, is the racing seat that we're going to be putting in there. So, it's quite literally just going to sit roughly about there. We're probably going to take this seat from the boat, move it back a little bit, scoot that seat back some. We were thinking about this rib. We put the motor, because we're actually planning on cutting a section of that seat out, set the motor down, bolt it down, shoot back to somewhere to just behind this rib, have the transaxle bolted. I cut the back portion of the ride mower off. Actually, I'll walk in here and show you guys anyways, because it'll be a little easier. But I am trying to track down one bracket that I somehow misplaced. Oh, actually, never mind. I found it right here. Sitting with all the bolts and stuff. This little bracket here actually just sits and bolts right up to here. Because basically what this bracket does is it stabilizes the shifter. But this is the back portion that I had cut off of the frame for the mower. That way the transaxle will be somewhat protected. So what I'm going to do is cut a hole out where the pulley and the cut a hole big enough for the pulley and the shifter to come out through the bottom of the boat. We'll then take this back section, drop it down over top, bolt it, and start getting everything from there ran to the front for the brake, for the clutch. Probably do something to, of course, we're going to have to do something to the side for the shifter. And so, of course, it's going to be up here by the steering wheel where we're going to have brake and clutch on the same side. So it's easier because, go back in here, run around like a chicken with his head cut off. And pull the bracket back off there. Flip this up. So, of course, here's the brake, here's the clutch, or the shifter. The clutch has to engage or disengage a pulley from the drive belt so you can shift without stalling out or damaging the mower. So, with having all that to consider, the fabrication I have to do, the work that CDC has to do, he's getting all the supplies. I'm doing majority of the wiring and the fabrication and figuring out how majority of this stuff is going on here. So, bright side, we've got the front portion figured out. The back portion, that's going to be a whole nother ball game when it comes time for us to actually do it. Like, we got probably 100 rivets we got to drill out, and then probably 20 holes that we got to drill and rivet or bolt, whatever. Probably going to use quarter 20 bolts when we move that seat, and that way if there's ever time when we need to take that out of the way, or take the motor off, take the seat out of the way, do something, it's easier versus drilling out rivets, moving it, putting it back in, put new rivets in, because you can only go up to like 3/4 inch rivets. And are you serious? Freaking phone, 20%. Great. But all in all, this is the second update. We really ain't doing much on the build itself, because I got some projects I got to work or put the videos together and upload them. And I keep leaving my GoPro out here, so yeah. But I really don't know what to go off to next. I don't know what tangent, and it's already starting to snow, as you guys can see a little bit behind me and in front of me. Ohio weather is just shot. It don't know what it's doing. But guys, take it easy. Wish you well. I might try and do a video of where I'm cutting for the pulleys and everything, where I might be doing the pulley swap, because that is something that I told him that if I can figure it out, I'll do it, so he can get a little bit more speed out of this. Anyways, take it easy. Have a good day.